What's going on, guys? It's boy Maximum RPM coming at you with another video today. And in today's episode, we have a very special unboxing. So, as a lot of you guys know, I am a huge Metal Fight fan. It is what I grew up on as a kid. And I used to have this stadium that came with this set. That's right, I got a set. And I absolutely love that stadium. And it broke years and years and years ago. Now, I ordered this off of Amazon, and the price was actually fairly decent. It was like, I think it was like 35 bucks. And it looks like this very well could have been a collector's thing before, because there are some cuts and scratches in it, but it's no big deal. I have the Beyblade Legends battle set with Gravity Destroyer and Ray Striker. I'm very excited for this one. I'm going to have to set this to my wide angle. Get my Christmas hat out of here. We've got this very, very nice looking Ray Striker. I could have gone without the silver. I'm not a big fan of that chrome silver. I don't like chrome. And we've got good old Gravity Destroyer. Honestly, not the biggest fan of Gravity Destroyer, but I thought it was a very cool bay. It is the gold version. The AD-145, WD, and D-125 CS. Very nice. Very nice set. I got this mostly for the stadium, but also for the good old nostalgia of doing a classic MFB unboxing. I know there are some people probably hollering at the top of their lungs right now, telling me not to open this, but there are plenty of them on Amazon, and the box really isn't in all that fantastic condition, even for it being, brand new. However, what is this? There. Wow, that stadium's a lot smaller than I remember it being. Got our launchers and ripcords. The box has got me. There we go. Get the box right off camera. Out of sight, out of mind. Let's dump these bad boys out. Maybe. This old plastic's brittle. Would you guys look at that? How tight is this? Is it only finger tight? No, it's actually put together. Let me go into my regular camera angle for this. Look how beautiful this is. I don't like the color red, but this is almost a cranberry. That coated sharp is... That's the best coated sharp I've ever seen. Very interesting. Almost like a velvet, a violet, I should say. Very cranberry red. It reminds me of my Yamaha Grizzly. Always liked Ray Striker. Now if I can just get Destroyer out here. I've never really been a huge Destroyer fan. Don't get me wrong. I think it is a fine bay. But it just... I don't know. I always wanted more out of it. That, and I always find Destroyer just fits kind of loose. It's just how it's always fit. Not a huge fan of this weird orange. It's not bad, though. It's not the worst color of orange I've ever seen. Not a big gold fan, and I hate chrome red, but it's not bad. Destroyer's a lot lighter than I remember it being, honestly. I am not going to be applying any stickers, if this even came with any at all, because stickers look like crap over time. And we've got our beautiful stadium. I had the red version of this, which I absolutely loved. I loved the red version of this stadium. Had it for years. It was my favorite stadium. That and the Dragon Den Stadium, that was also my favorite. Those two, growing up as a kid, I battled in those things. I literally wore them out. I had the Bolt Blast Stadium as well, which was like a Capricorn thing that they did. It was annoying because it had that weird spiral in the middle. It was just, that was not a good stadium, but it was very, still very fun. I used that thing a lot, wore it slam out, and it was a lot of fun. This is a bit of a nostalgia trip for me. I'm thinking about picking up a couple of MFB stuff just because I am feeling nostalgic. This ripcord feels like a piece of chewing gum. I miss that high quality stuff. My mom's running a blender. I apologize. Let's do a test launch with our Ray Striker. Nice and balanced on that plastic. You get it moving a little bit. The rubber activates. Very good movement. CS was always a good performance tip. I liked it. Oh, very beautiful. It's going to hurt me to launch these things in battle. So Gravity Destroyer has a very cool and unique gimmick. One, it has two modes. You can take these shields and put them over here to cover the Medusa head, or you can leave it where it is. Now, Gravity Destroyer is a very unique bay because it is dual spin. This is our right spin launcher. Right spin defense type. WD, very calm and stable performance tip. Or you can take a left spin launcher. This was Spriggan before Spriggan. And left spin. Now let's just get the hard part over with. We're just going to be circling and circling. This is a nostalgia trip, guys. I'm smiling from ear to ear. I do have my Earth Orso here. I think this is R105 with the rubber wings and twin ball. Yeah, this Ray Striker is just beautiful. I'm probably not going to use these two an insane amount. I mean, neither one of them chipped from that quick battle. All their paint is pristine, perfect. I'm probably not going to use these two an insane amount, honestly. But the stadium, I am going to get my money's worth out of this stadium. Let me grab some of my MFB stuff real quick. All right. Thermal Scorpio, 90 RF. And I already got my Orso over here. I forgot to grab a launcher. I really should invest in a string launcher for these things. This is a very hard stadium to get a knockout in. Just because it's got very tall walls, no exits. Very good stadium, though. God, I remember using this thing so much as a kid. Coming out of stamina. Let me bring in one of my favorites, which was Cyclone Herculeo. This is Cyclone Leon. 100 flat. This was always one of my favorites. I loved Cyclone Herculeo. And I'll do one more match. I've got my Diablo Pegasus. I can't remember the name of this spin track. It might be W105. And I've got this isn't. It's not wide defense. It's not regular defense. I'm drawing a blank on the performance tip too. I know it's not just D, because that's smaller. I can't think of it. Having a wicked brain cramp right now. I gotta find a full copy for Diablo Nemesis. I love Diablo Nemesis. It was one of my favorites. Diablo Nemesis, Rock, Ares, Flame Sagittario. Those were three of my big favorites. Let me get... you know what? Let me get a couple of my favorites out. Let me get a couple of my faves. Where's Orso? There he is. I gotta keep that separate for skit stuff. All the fun stuff. I'm gonna put Diablo away for now. Let me show off a couple of my favorite combos here. I have Flame Ares. Forget what spin track that is, but it's off of Burn Fireblaze, and it's got the S tip, the sharp. This is one of my favorites. Spiral Pegasus. I love Spiral. It is my all-time top favorite fusion wheel. Spin track from Earth Eagle and the WD. I love Spiral. It will always be my favorite fusion wheel. And here is why. Big knockout punch. It was good for defense. It was good for attack. It was heavy. Spiral is such a fun fusion wheel. I've also got this Burn Kensel Kodo. It is on 90 ES, which is no longer really sharp. And I will use my Leviathan Bagarados. I can't think of those at all. I love Leviathan. I love Bagarados. My ES is not sharp at all. Yeah, it is very blunt. Zero G that might have been my favorite for as far as the actual toy itself. Bagarados, such an awesome bay. Leviathan, I loved Leviathan. My buddy really loved Thief Phoenix. I ended up giving him my old Thief Phoenix probably 6 years ago, but... Alright, guys, that is it for the nostalgia trip today. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a very fun unboxing. This was definitely worth it in my books. Just because it takes me back to when I was a little kid, playing with MFB bays. I am a big-time collector of the old plastic gens as well. I've got the Drasil Fortress Stadium. I've got a whole bunch of the old plastic gens. I'm always going to garage sales, thrift stores, pawn shops, all sorts of stuff like that, looking for any MFB or plastic gen. Plastic gen I don't use too much, and when they are the painted MFBs like this, I'm not a big fan of using them as well. Keep them very nice, very clean, and very pristine. Alright guys, that's about it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell notification so you get all of my videos, because I upload Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And as always, I hope that this video makes your day just a little bit better. Live life to the max and stay awesome.